Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys, I've said this so many times, but welcome back. Happy Sunday. If you're in the United States, then happy Memorial Day weekend. If you're not, then just happy Sunday anyways. I was actually making fun of myself earlier because I was talking to one of the moms of the Below Deck cast members who watches Up and Atom, and she is lovely. She is not in the United States. And I sent her a voice memo yesterday and I said, Happy Memorial Day weekend. And Jason said, You're a moron, but like as a loving husband. And then, he said, This is like when you messaged Meredith Marks on Christmas and you said, Merry Christmas, like she's Jewish. And I was like, Oh, yeah, sometimes I do stupid things, but I don't have any malintent behind it. Anyways, we're back to talk about the secret lives of Mormon wives. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's jump right in. All right, guys. So before we actually get into the secret lives of Mormon wives, I did want to encourage everyone. We launched on Friday our new site, upandadamlive.com. It is a one-stop shop, a hub for all of the Adams family. You guys, as you can see at the top, you can get your trending news, reality TV news, Bravo news, celebrity news, royal news. Doesn't matter. Also, we're encouraging you guys to drop us some blind items if you know anything. And you can see where we have our YouTube channel. We also have our podcast on here, and we have a team of incredible writers. So definitely go check it out. And the reviews, especially with Wolf and Hell's Kitchen, it's just amazing. So all you have to do is go up to the corner, click on that little icon, and then make a profile. It's all free. We're just encouraging you guys to make a profile, get savage in the comments, have fun, continue the conversation. But with that, sorry guys, we need to get into this shit. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, starting here.
I think the bigger danger that I've experienced is when you do a season and it is received well by the public and the cast, then God bless them, unknowingly, it's really heady, it's really exciting. All of a sudden, it's like, I am Taylor Swift and I must have XYZ. That, I always tell cast members, don't believe your own hype, your own press, because it can all go away in a heartbeat. God bless them. I did a show called Bling Empire for another streamer. It was a first season hit. And the second season, God bless them, they thought they were up for an Academy Award nomination. And you don't see that show anymore. So what I'm really and truly impressed with by these ladies, they know now how hard this gig is. They, just like Taylor said, there's rewards and there are definitely prices to pay. And they know it, and they're still continuing to share. And so far, nobody has lost their sense of self and their place in the world. So I encourage you guys to remain that way. Don't believe positive press and don't believe negative press. Do you. Do you.
It's great advice. Reading the comments just handcuffs you creatively, I've learned. Demi, you all live in, a relatively small community. It's not like New York and LA, cities that are full of celebrities where, the other people living in those places, they kind of get used to it, but Utah's, kind of like a very American type of city. What has been your craziest interaction with fans, and have you gotten comfortable with your stardom?
Oh man, it was shocking to me going to Times Square and being recognized by our billboard. That was the biggest aha moment for me, where I was like, whoa, this is real. It's one thing as creators, and I feel like we all have experienced it, going around our hometown, people recognize you. And so I think we were used to that to some degree, but going to New York and being in Times Square and having people come up being like, wait, we just had a watch party for you. You're here in person. It's like, whoa, this is real. This is happening. People are actually watching our lives, and they are fans. This is crazy. And then being in Bahamas, I think that was like the moment for me. I'm like, I am across the world and I have multiple people coming up asking for pictures. This is crazy. So for me, it's like I'm still adjusting to it because I'm like, at the end of the day, we are all just people. Like we're people, real people sharing real stories, sharing our lives. And so I never want that to go to my head to any degree. And I always want to remain humble in that way. But then there's, of course, those moments where you're like, wait, Scott Disick, like, you know about our show? Like, you're joking about potentially becoming Mormon? Like, what is happening? So it's surreal in a lot of ways, but also, like, it really tests you. It tests you to see how human you can remain the more known you become. So it's been kind of interesting for sure.
I'd love to open that.
I think.
Okay, so I think if any of them have, like, if anybody in this cast actually has lost touch with reality, if you're going based off of the editing of the show, it does sort of seem like it's Demi, which is sort of ironic based off of what she just said, you know? And I think that the producer, he's like trying to give you guys a lifeline right now. He's like, if you guys come on and you ever think that you're bigger than the show, or you ever think that like you're too important, you're going to bury this show. We've seen it on Bravo time and time again. We saw it with Nene Leakes. She was like, it's my show. Jax Taylor got fired. It was my show. And sure, eventually they rewarded him with like a new show. But no, you don't get to do that. And the thing is like, it's one of those, I give it to you, I can take it away. It's not good. Just be humble. Be proud. Be humble. Be proud. Is that what the song is? I don't know. Anyways, you guys can see it's dark behind here because I live in a freaking tree house, and I said that earlier, but I'm going to go to the next little tidbit clip. Here we go.
So looks like Demi actually did attend Macy and Michaela's baby shower yesterday. You'll see her in a video in a couple seconds, but if you don't know, they've been filming season 3 and Demi has not yet filmed. This might be the first time she's filming. I'm saying that because it's a group event. Obviously, they're all there. It's also a sponsored event, and they like to do that on the show. And they also like to make things happen at baby showers. I'll let it run in Slama at the end, but I was definitely surprised to see her there, especially after all the interviews this week. Let me know your thoughts.
Okay. It kind of seems like, in my opinion, Demi is, you know, she did the same thing that we saw Whitney do last season, where she's like, I'm leaving Mom Talk. I'm walking away. I'm done. Because you think you're bigger. You got to humble yourself, girl. You got to humble yourself, because the moment that you start treating people like that and you start thinking that you're bigger, this shit is going to come back and bite you in the ass. You know, but hold on. Last but not least.
Then him to come up and think it was okay to like go like this and shove me.
I know, but I don't think he
okay.
shoved you. I saw him like.
So Whitney, obviously, she had a lot of facial reactions, which Whitney is kind of like a hard person to kind of peg in this, because it seems like she's always like, you know, I just want to be here for you guys and I want to be here together. And like, yes, I get my feelings, but I don't know what you want me to apologize for. And it's like, Whitney, we want you to apologize for being an asshole. Demi, we want you to stop being bigger than what you think the group is. The other girls, we want you guys to stop, like, don't let yourselves be background. You guys need to step up and be main character energy. And we need that from all of you. Everybody has something. And, you know, for like Taylor, Frankie, Paul, when they're like, oh, well, she thinks that she's responsible for starting all of this. It's like, guys, she kind of is. You know, she's not responsible for the success of the show. You guys do that collectively. So instead of being so bitter at her for giving you sort of that segue into being mainstream, she started Mom Talk. She revealed the swinging stuff. She did all of this. Instead of being so pissed off at her, it's kind of like when the Vanderpump Rules cast is like mad at Lisa Vanderpump. It's like, no, take a step back, look at the situation and be like, you know what? You did give us a segue. Now we're all collectively contributing to that and the success of this show. We don't owe you anything, but you also cannot take anything away. See what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that the producer said it the best. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section, please. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. It is Sunday. It is the freaking weekend. Tomorrow we have lives on upandadamlive.com for Memorial Day. Cannot wait. And yeah, we're going to be posting on upandadamlive.com and just continuing the conversation, building the community, and getting savages in the comments, which is everything that I want. I just want to invite all of it. I want to just build this bitch and make it like, I want her to be a monster, but a humble monster. Because if she's not humble, then I got to check your ass. And I don't want to check her ass. I just want her to like grow and be good. You guys know what I'm saying. Anyways, pop off, smash the like button, show some love. And yeah, we'll post more polls this weekend. And then I will put up on Up and Adam channel 1 what the hot messy topics is for tomorrow. And I believe, I just have to double check with my husband that it'll be me and Jason. So that'll be exciting. Bye.